When you are an international student in Canada, the expectation is that you do not quit your studies. But before I explain what is quitting and their consequences, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. An international student is somebody who is a foreign national, but they receive a study permit to study at a designated learning institution in Canada. You could be a primary school student, a high school student, a college student, or even you are doing your bachelor's degree, master's, or PhD in Canada. Regardless of what you are doing, the immigration regulation expects you to follow certain requirements. And one of those requirements that you actively pursue your studies in Canada. By actively pursuing your studies in Canada, it means that you are studying at least 15 hours per week, and that means that you attend classes. There are, of course, some exceptions to this rule. For example, you are at the last semester of your classes. There are not enough courses to pick. Or, for example, you are changing your school and you will leave school for less than 150 days to go from one program to another program, or from one school to another school, and so on and so forth. But generally speaking, the expectation is that you pursue your studies full-time. If you quit your studies and decide not to study at all, then you are in breach of the immigration regulations. Keep in mind that normally you lose your study permit because either you have finished your studies and 90 days has passed since you finished your studies, or you have received an enforceable removal order, or your study permit expires. So if you look at this, quitting studies is not part of losing your study permit. And you might think, oh, okay, I can remain in Canada, continue living here, despite that I have quit my studies. The answer is no. Unfortunately, when somebody who is a student stops studying in Canada and remains in Canada, generally speaking, they are in breach of the Immigration Act. This means an immigration officer or a CBSA officer could investigate the matter, and eventually they could issue a removal order for that person, which is usually an exclusion order, and that causes huge trouble. So if you quit your studies in Canada, you need to either leave Canada as quickly as possible or try to come up with potential other solutions. For example, changing your status from a student to a visitor, or in certain circumstances, if you are facing a removal order, apply for a TRP, or in very exceptional situations, get an admission from another school and apply for a new study permit. However, make sure to consult with a professional to make sure whatever solution you are pursuing, first of all, you are doing it right, and second, this is not against the immigration law. There are some groups of international students that they are not expected to pursue their studies full-time. So if they are in breach, that's okay. For example, if you are a refugee claimant or the family member of a refugee claimant, if you are a protected person or the family member of a protected person, if you are the family member of somebody who is here as an armed force member, or that person is a diplomat in Canada. These are just some examples. I have written an article about quitting studies in Canada. I will post the link below this video. Please check that out, and I have a more comprehensive list of people who are exempt from the requirements of pursuing their studies full-time. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I have 10 years of experience as an immigration consultant under my belt. I'm the author of the bestseller book, 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. You can find out about your purchasing options by visiting any Amazon websites or 88tips.ca. Please subscribe to our channel, enable notifications, like this video, and share it with your friends. See you soon.